Hey y'all, I'm gonna start doing a series called Client Says because I can't make this stuff up. Stick around. This client says that they have 5 years they want me to process 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, and they already did 23 through 25. So I say, well, why can't you go back to your other preparer? They say that preparer don't have prior years. I say, well, anybody that has that's preparing taxes and that's been in business for a while should have prior years. But nevertheless, I'll come in, swoop in, and save the day because I need the money. Before we begin, if y'all like this video, if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe. Like other people are saying, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And that helps me get out into the algorithm where my videos are being shown to more and more people, you guys, and that helps support the channel. Nevertheless, I told her what to do. I let her know how much all of that is going to be. And she says, oh, wow, it's going to be so much. Oh, wow, yes, you should have done your taxes on time and not try to scramble around and tell me you got 14 days to get this done. Then she proceeds to explain to me that she has two houses, and that lets me know that you have the money. So you shouldn't be scared to make a payment. And then she says that, what can I itemize? Well, basically, if you don't have enough deductions to itemize, that form is not going to populate. That Schedule A is not going to populate. We're not going to be able to itemize you because your standard deduction has doubled and it keeps increasing every year. Now, unless you can get me more than the standard deduction, then we can talk about some things. But other than that, those houses probably won't even populate and it will be null and void. But we will work it out. So then after I tell her that the standard deduction is doubled and that she has to get me more than the standard deduction in order to itemize, she said, well, how do traveling nurses do it? And I said, I'm sorry, say what? She said, how does the traveling nurses do it? I said, rewind it back a little bit. I thought you said you worked for the VA. She said, I do. I said, well, what are we talking about here? For one, you work for the VA and that's a W-2. So I'm not sure why we're talking about traveling nurses. And for two, traveling nurses, you're talking about how do traveling nurses do it? They do it if they have a 1099 and it rolls over to a Schedule C. If they don't have a 1099 and a traveling nurse is a W-2, they're not able to deduct anything either. They get a stipend that helps them out. They're not deducting anything. And why are you worried about a traveling nurse? Because you're not a traveling nurse.